What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Mwabu Effects Sniper. This is where I share with you sniper signals, sniper trades, sniper strategies, and sniper entries. Today's topic, we are going to be looking at how to avoid stop losses when you are actually trading Forex. And without wasting even a single time, I want to show you a proof on the results that we had yesterday on my Telegram group. If you're not in this Telegram group and you're watching this video, just make sure to check on the link on the description below and get into this Telegram group. So I'm going to be sharing with you the trades ideas that I shared yesterday on this Telegram group. As you can see, I told them this is a short term. I gave this signal for gold. This is a short term trade for gold. As you look at our long term sell, this is scalping, right? So I gave like this prediction. This was, I meant that gold will come get into this level and we'll have a bullish coming in. Just stick with me because I want to share with you these strategies and then go to the charts and show you exactly what happened. So this was US 30. I was like, US 30, we are going to, it's going to come up. We're going to have a very short scalping entry, which will be just a 1:2 ratio coming here into our main demand zone. And if this did not happen, I was expecting if US 30 breaks this level, which actually it did, it will be going all the way up. Just stick around and I'll share with you what happened on the charts. So we can see gold also just hit all our take profits. We can see we had this one was Nasdaq also. Nasdaq, we are looking at a buy in the long run. So for Nasdaq, this is what I shared. If it broke this level, it's going to go all the way up. If it breaks all this level, it's going to go down. And Nasdaq happened. You can see gold hit all our take profit 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can see take profit for, I think this was US 30 for the pullback, and then you can see also Nasdaq. Everything just aligned as placed, and I was actually even giving bonus signals and everything. So let's get back into the predictions before it happened, and let me go into the charts and show you exactly what happened. So you can see, let's even start with the US. Let's start with the US 30 signal. US 30 signal. So US 30 was, if US 30 breaks this level, it's going to go up completely. So let me go into my trading view, and you can see this is US 30. As per now, as I'm recording this video, already everything played as I had predicted. You can see US 30 got into a level here. Just, I want you to observe this. These are the arrows I drew before the market opened. And I'm just going to, just let me do a replay on when I have given these predictions. So this will be on Thursday before London session opens. I usually have an indicator here. This was on Thursday before London session happened. So this is what I was expecting, right? And stick around with me because I'm going to be explaining to you exactly how I usually identify these things and how you can really avoid to get stopped out when you're trading. Okay, so I gave this prediction. These lines are not here. I gave this prediction on my Telegram group, and I told people right now we were like, the New York session had not opened, and we were looking at this. We were looking for US 30 to pull into this. We were looking for US 30 to pull into this supply zone. After it pulls into this supply zone, we're expecting it to have a drop up to here, right? And then the next trade that we are looking at, which was maybe approximately when New York session opens, we were looking at, if it breaks this level, it's going to be going all the way up, all the way up. And I just want to I want to go to the lower time frame, which is the 5 minutes time frame, and I want you to see how everything played, right? How everything played, and I'll be explaining to you step by step. So this is what happened. This is now, we're getting into the London session. Yeah, let's make the screen a little bit bigger so you can be able to see everything clearly. So here, so this was this was our trading zone. The first thing that I usually want to make sure is I'm actually showing up my trading zone. So if you're getting into the London session, you can see London is opening, and London actually gave us this move, right? Got into, just exactly, actually, the funny thing is it played exactly how I drew my direction arrow, just exactly how I drew it. We had the drop, that was take profit, like hitting our take profit, bang, right? Risk to reward ratio 1. That's it. Actually had a drop, hitting our take profit, which was here on the previous day high. Okay, so that was a good risk to reward ratio, having your entry here on this pullback. All right, so that was our first trade. So our next trade was here, up here. You are like, if US30 will actually break this level here, let's just open. The other trade was like, we were like, if US30 is going to break this supply zone, it's going to act as our new demand zone, and we are going to happen this. So let's see how this played, and then I explain to you. But when we had news hitting this previous high, pushing up, when was this? This was still London session. I told you guys immediately New York session happened. It still dropped immediately. US session happened. We had the big drop, and then we had US30. Right, we had US30 getting now into our zone. So it broke there. We were just waiting for a pullback. This was the pullback, and you can see just exactly where my entry levels had placed it. We had a pullback, then we had US30 during the New York session, and I told you this was more likely to happen during the New York session, and you can see all the way hitting to profit 1, hitting to profit 2. I think this thing hit like around 4 stop losses or 5. Take profit 3, and it went all the way. Remember, your statue went all the way, all the way, all the way. Okay, so you can see. So how do you really avoid stop losses and have super entries like this? I'm going to be explaining to you a very simple concept here, which is known as the concept of supply and demand and liquidity cycle. So I'm going to first start with the first concept, which is liquidity cycle. What price does most of the time is, if price is on a downtrend, this way it usually gives you a pull, and then it usually gives you something that we call a consolidation. And then after a consolidation, it usually does this. First, it breaks towards the down. And then after breaking towards the down, it comes back up again, breaks towards the up. And then it gives you this super entry. All right. So your entry should be here as a supply. Okay. And this is why most of you guys usually get stopped out, is because this is smart money this is the smart money concept. This is the concept of liquidity swipe. This is the concept of stop loss hunting, all those things. But I want to keep it simple, clear, and just explain to you what is happening to the marketplace, because if you understand how the market moves, you'll really be able to get very good entries. Okay, so for example, the entry that I actually traded was this entry, the break of this consolidation. This is known as order blocks. All right, So what do I mean as order blocks? You'll find a lot of scalpers, a lot of people are just trading with they're just trading with the normal, like, the normal double bottoms, the normal support and resistance. And the banks, the market really understand this. And what happens is you'll find that a lot of people, the sellers are actually entering the market when it gets here and having their stop loss here. And then you'll have the buyers. The buyers are entering the market from here, having their target here or having their target here and having and using this as their resistance level. So what happens is, and I'm sure you've seen this happening a lot. Maybe you're like taking this trade here. You're expecting to have a short, which is a sell. You have your double tops confirmed, right? You have your double tops confirmed, and what you're doing is you're really expecting price to have a drop, right? So your entry is here. You have your double tops confirmed, which is 1, 2, and you're like, yes, we have this huge drop to the down. This is a downtrend, and this is my fact. This is my perfect entry. But what happens is, yes, price drops, okay, and then after price drops, it actually stops you out and just above your stop loss, it hits a supply level and continue dropping towards the direction that you're thinking about. And you'll be wondering, like, hey, the market has been tricked, the market has, everything. So all those things. So all you just want to understand is the concept of this is what I call accumulation, and then you have manipulation, and then you have a distribution, and then you have an entry. So I'll repeat it on the higher time frame, and then I'll go to the trades that you've seen me showing, the trades that you actually gave yesterday, and you'll be able to see exactly this is what happened in most of the currencies that you are trading. And this happens all the time in the marketplace. So on an uptrend, you usually have a push. After you have a push, you'll have a consolidation, which is accumulation. And then, first of all, the market breaks. And this is the manipulation, right? And then it usually gives you a distribution to the main area of demand. And then this is when the price moves up, right? So you can see here you already have your, here you already have your double bottoms. Yes, actually have your triple bottom. So when you have your double bottom here, most of the people will do this. Most of the people will come and put and enter here for a long. Most of the people will come enter here for a long. What is happening? Anyways, but you're understanding what I'm saying. A lot of people will enter here for a long, having a target of, having this target. But what happens is you just be able to see price coming in and price stopping you out. Just wondering why this thing is not showing. Just want to make sure that I've explained to you this. Look, if you have understood it so clearly. I don't know what's wrong with my this thing. I'll set it because we don't have a lot of time. So this is what exactly happens. Okay, it goes this way, and I want to show you exactly. This is what exactly happened here. Right? This is what exactly happened. Okay, so it's working. So let me take this just to show you. All right, so these are the entries. Most of the people will enter here, they'll put their stop loss just below this demand zone, and they'll be able to be looking at a target of this. They'll be able to be looking at a target of this. So, but what happens is price actually moves towards their direction, stops them out, and then it comes and just below your stop loss, just below your stop loss. This is your like price respects this level and continuously moves up. So this is the concept of a push, and then you have accumulation, and then you have manipulation, and then accumulation, and then you have manipulation, and then like manipulating you, like thinking like, hey, this is where the price is moving, and then you have a distribution. So I want to show you exactly that is exactly what happened with US30. And you can see, yes, I traded on, I traded on reversals, on the pullbacks that were giving me the big move, which was the upside move. And you can be able to see here, right? Let's see for this sell what actually happened. You can see here we had an accumulation. All right, so actually let's look for the buy. Let's look for this big buy that happened. We had an accumulation here. All right, after the accumulation, we had creating equal highs that were created here. We had a distribution. We had a distribution to the upside. Okay, so what most of you guys will have done will be, most of the traders do this. So we have this distribution to the upside, and most of the traders will be like, yeah, 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 we are going long, we are going low, long, we are going long, we are going long. So I am going to wait for price to get here. I'm going to get, I'm going to wait for price to get here, and my stop loss will just be here on the previous low. And then this is where now maybe our target will be here. So most of the people, this is how their trades will look. This is how their trade setups will look. And you can see, yes, it was a good prediction, but guess what? Price came, swiped all the liquidity. First of all, this is what price did. Let's return it here. So you're excited that price broke. It actually even broke this higher high. So after this, you're now like, this is your entry, right? This is your, the resistance people. This is your resistance, break and retest, right? It was broken, so you're going to wait a retest. There was an accumulation here. So this is where, like you can see, this is a well-placed trade, and most of the traders will say like, yes, this is amazing. This is what it's supposed to do. But take a look at what price does. Price actually, this trader will be stopped out, immediately, and then price will continue moving up. So this is what price did. Yes, we're excited that we're in profit, and this is the pull that stops you out. Immediately you get stopped out, price continue moving towards your direction. Like, this is a concept that is like, if you understand this, you'll start getting more trades, you'll start becoming more profitable, and you'll start becoming, and you can see it broke this liquidity, and it came to our true, supply zone, which was our true supply zone, which was this. previous candle that caused the move, which was here. I usually on my one-on-one coaching, I usually explain to people how to draw correctly these supply zones so that you can be able to like understand. For example, here for me, I could go into the 15 minutes time frame, and then I will look at which is our true supply zone. Our true supply zone is actually this one. And you can see for me, this is where I will have entered. This is where I will have looked at entering the trade. Price hitting my supply zone, maybe having my stop loss up to like this level. For me, this is where I will have looked at entering this trade and avoiding my stop loss completely. As you can see, price hit this level and it did not even like, this was like just an activation of a buy limit, and price pushes up like nobody else business. So you can just show you the replay again. So for me, I've looked at this, and so we had an accumulation here, right? This liquidity has not been swiped. These lower lows have not been swiped. The previous higher high has been broken, so that means that hey, I'm still continuing to have a huge move to the upwards. So this will be my prediction. My prediction will be you're going to have a drop up to this level, then you're going to have a shoot to the up, right? So this is exactly price dropped up there, and then bang, 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 bang. Price moves completely up, right? So that is how you have to avoid stop losses. So if you want to get a one-on-one coaching call with me, Moabo FX, right now, actually, I usually charge guys just to be able to work with you everything. Every single day, we're working with you, helping you understand these concepts, helping you how to avoid your stop losses, helping you how to draw the supply and demand zones, helping you to out trade during the day, scalping strategies that are used to be able to win the market. There's a link in the description below. I usually charge $99, but here's the deal, all right? Here's the deal. I want to give you an offer, one-time offer. I want you to pay for the first session. The first session, I usually cover 90% of the things that you hear me discussing and the predictions and everything. I just give you an $84 off. So what you'll be focusing on is you'll just be paying $15 only. I want you to listen to that. $15 only for me to teach you all of this for the first session. If you see that this session is worth it, you can actually continue, right? You can actually continue and pay the remaining $84. But if you see also the session is not worth it, 100%, I'll give you your $15 back. So if you want to get that offer and really get a one-on-one coaching call for me, like walking you through all these concepts step by step, one by one, I want you to check out on the link below, whereby I'll be written, I'll have described it as get a one-on-one coaching call. And then after that, I'll see you on the other side. Also, if you don't want to pay, guys, if you don't want to learn and get the one-on-one coaching call, all right, I usually share my trades on my Telegram group. Just join my Telegram group. Like after I'm done recording this video, I'm going to do today's predictions, and I'm going to be sharing on the Telegram group, and you can be getting all the signals for free. I usually even update you. But if you want to master this art and be able to take your own trades, I'll recommend you that you get the one-on-one coaching call with me. Only $15 for your for your first time trial. And guess what? You can pay the $15 and feel like, hey, I've already gotten all the value that you wanted, and go away. But if you feel like, hey, I still want to learn more, I still want to be in Moabo FX community, you can look for the $84. And also, I just have amazing payment plans depending on where and situation that you have. You even don't need to pay the full amount of $84. You can pay partially. The main goal here is I just want to help you grow. I help you become a professional trader. Let's go. I'll see you on the other side. Check on the links in the description below, whereby I'm sharing with you all these things.